Hello, viewers of the Fourth Wall. It's Xander, again. I know I said that I'd be playing Pokemon Sword for my next video, and eventually I will, but a lot of things have changed. Point is, I wasn't sure before what I wanted to do with YouTube until I saw these storytime animators popping up out of nowhere. This isn't a new thing that I'm saying. I mentioned this in my last video, the inspiration I got and stuff. And I wanted to be a part of that. Though after my first video, I realized that I'm not very good at recalling old memories of my past. And because I can't recall these memories very well, I tend to be very slow when I talk. I contradict myself. These are all things that my parents have pointed out to me, which, by the way, I told them about my YouTube channel and they liked it. Thank you to them. Thank you to my parents for giving me suggestions and hints on what I could do to help my channel, be better. One of those being is writing a script, which I'm reading a script right now that I wrote myself. Even though my first video did gain some traction, got me some subscribers, 27 at this point, it was still hard to watch. I realized looking back at it, getting feedback from other people, it wasn't very listenable. One thing I did realize I was good at, or at least decent at, down the road, is telling stories, like fictional stories, writing and stuff, which, again, I said decent because I'm not the best at it yet. I am currently writing a book. I think I mentioned this earlier. The point is that I've always had an interest for ARGs and old Disney movies, the adventure kind. I've always been a fan of adventure. Definitely not a romance person at all. Hate romance in books. Not hate it, but it's not my thing. Ignoring any side tangents, the point is, from here on out, I will have a script, and I'm gonna continue uploading various kinds of content and experimenting with YouTube to see what is the best. Of course, I'm not gonna stop doing this for the passion of things, but it is nice to get recognition, just not too much. So, like I said, broken record, I'm gonna keep trying to upload various kinds of content, from shorts about, like my two animals, my two pets, to maybe gaming, if I get a good PC, other kinds of stuff like that, and I'll just see where all that takes me. I am going to start learning how to animate as well. I just got Flip-a-Clip, and I'll see what I can start learning, but I can't promise you it's going to be pretty from the start, of course. As for what you're watching me do right now, this is kind of something I used to do when I was 15, is time lapses and drawings. Of course, it didn't have my voice. Point is, I got the great idea to use different little doodles that I've done on worksheets of paper from 2 or 3 years ago at school, and redraw these doodles in one drawing, and I just thought that would be a really neat thing to do. Funny little thing I just want to point out, in case you were curious, is yes, I am using my Hydro Flask to prop up my phone. I just thought that'd give somebody a little bit of a laugh. If you made it this far, then thank you for having an extreme amount of patience, more than a lot of people in my generation have these days, or maybe you're part of the older generation. You just have that gift of a large attention span, so thank you very much. I understand that I talk very slow and I have to think while I'm speaking, so sometimes there's little gaps between sentences whenever I talk. So I do apologize for that. I'm always doing the best I can to get better, so that's why I'm going to start scripting my videos now. But I don't think anything's ever going to help me not talk slow, you know? Anyways, I really hope you're enjoying this process. It's almost completed, so I'm gonna stop talking now and let you enjoy the background music.